Income Disclosure Notice. Practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary, as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business, and some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. World Global Network does not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.
He's so passionate. Like, he is someone that I think very similar. We're very similar. He's very strategic. He's very passionate. But one thing I know is that he's always looking out for all his team leaders and all his team members to win, like we are here in World Global Network. And that's why when we first connected, we just rocked and rolled because we have the same passion and same one. So, kicking it off for the first time.
Drop him some love.
Drop in some love for the first time is a first trainer as a President Millionaire here. I'm so excited for him to come on, and I know that his team has seen a lot of him and know him, how he speaks, but now it's for the platform for all world changes to hear from Jeremy Roma, President Millionaire. Over to you, brother. We love you.
Awesome. Love you too, Chad and Natita. And thank you guys for the invite to be on this morning. And oh my goodness, are we excited for Las Vegas. This is going to be truly, truly a turning point, guys. I love what Mike Sims and many of the leaders have been saying is that Las Vegas is really the beginning. WGN North America really starts in Las Vegas. Chad and Natita, can you believe that it's been, I was looking back at this month. This month last year is when I launched with you guys. And so I was just, this month was all the memories were coming up and going, man, this was when we did it. And so it's amazing to see how this last year has turned, has unfolded. But guys, I'm telling you, what is coming, where we are going, what we've made it through together as a team, this is the moment. And what I want to do for the 15, 20 minutes that we have here today is really talk to you about how to really capitalize on what's happening right now and really create the next wave of momentum, or maybe for some of you today, the first wave of momentum that you've created in your business. I can tell you this with everything inside of me, every bit of certainty, that those that run with us for the next 90 days coming out of Las Vegas, we know what's coming. We know where we're going. We know what's coming next. We know the strategic decision that means for you, it is for you and your family. Those that go all in with us the next 90 days, you are going to set yourself up for the biggest explosion of momentum and financial freedom that you've ever seen, maybe even beyond your wildest dreams in 2018. I believe the next 90 days are the most important 90 days that I've ever had in my business life. I believe that what we do the next 90 days will yield a harvest that could potentially last a lifetime. I believe that there will be people, and hear what I'm about to say, you have the ability to literally earn millions of dollars in the next 90 days. Now, those millions won't pay out in the next 90 days. They will pay out in the years to come. But the residual effect, the reciprocal effect of what we do the next 90 days, I believe is the most important moment that we've ever had in this business. Here's the mindset that all of the PMs have right now. And that mindset is right now for the next 90 days, we are brand new again. And we are going out and building brand new stories, brand new momentum, and we're leading from the front. And here's the reason why, because we know what's coming in January. And two things are going to take place in January. Number one, we know there's a lot of folks that joined World this year that because of some of the different obstacles and challenges, they just weren't the ones to lead through that. But I believe that the majority of the folks that joined in 2017, even if they're not active right now, they're on the sidelines watching. They got one foot in, and they're waiting to see what we do, what you and I do next. And so by leading from the front, two things are going to happen. Number one, we're going to create a whole nother wave of momentum by being brand new again, launching again, running again, brand new wave of momentum that when January, the new year hits, and we know what's coming in January, it's going to be massive momentum. But then what's going to happen is all the folks that have come and joined, but maybe they're watching, when they see what we do the next 90 days, they're going to re-engage as well. And so in 2018, based upon what we do the next 90 days, you have an opportunity to literally multiply the explosion that you experience come January. John Maxwell has a quote that I absolutely love. He says that the number one leadership principle in the entire world is that people do what people see. Let me say that again. The number one leadership principle in the entire world, that's a huge statement from John Maxwell. Number one is that people do what people see. And so in this industry, in this company, for you and I, the number one question we can ask ourselves every single day, the number one question you can ask yourself is, if my team did what I did today, how much money would I have made? Number one question to ask yourself, if my team did what I did today, how much money would I have made? And I believe that the next 90 days is our moment to get to lead from the front, to make the biggest all-in move together that we've ever made before. So I'm going to share some tips with you about taking Vegas, coming into Vegas, and preparing yourself now so that Vegas truly becomes a launch pad. Because there'll be two groups of people. There'll be those that show up to Vegas to get their fire lit, show up to Vegas to catch the fire. There will be others who implement some strategies, who show up to Vegas and the fire's already lit, and they show up to Vegas, and now we're going to throw fuel on that fire. Some will come to Vegas to get a fire lit. Others will bring their fire to Vegas, and we're going to throw rocket fuel on that fire. So one of the things that I'm a big believer in is preparing ahead of time for what you want from that event. So what I would invite every one of you to do today and this week is really get clear on what you want this event to do for you. You know, the old quote from the Bible, you have not because you ask not. Sometimes we don't receive what we could have received because we didn't ask. We didn't open ourselves up and say, this is my intention. This is where I am in my business. This is what I want to happen for me at this event. And so I want to invite you to really have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself and say, I'm coming to this event with the expectation that I am going to, and you fill in those blanks for yourself. What do you want out of this event? Second thing I'm going to challenge you to do is don't wait till Vegas to set a goal for the next 90 days. Set a goal going into Vegas. Before you get to Vegas, say, my goal for the next 90 days is to reach this rank in the next 90 days. And go into Vegas with the mindset, with the prepared mindset that says, I'm going to Vegas, and in the next 90 days, I am reaching the rank of, and set that goal before you get to Vegas. Begin to put that intention out there. Now, I believe the most important thing that you and I can do, as I mentioned earlier, in the next 90 days is lead from the front. And what that means is two things. And you're going to really hear a lot more about this in Vegas. But number one, it means all of us, myself included. I was on the phone last night, or 2 nights ago, with Romasio, and he was telling me his game plan, his vision to go on a massive recruiting blitz. I was talking to Mike Sims, same thing. All of the President Millions, Chad and Natita, same thing. They're going on we're all focused right now on leaving this event and going out there and building and leading from the front with brand new personal recruits. And that's key. Number two is we want to really turn up the heat, and we're going to put some great things in place for you after this weekend to really become a team developer factory. So I'm going to share a couple of goals, a couple of things that I'm doing to prepare for this event. Number one, I'm rewriting my list before Vegas. I'm bringing my list with me. Here's why. Because in that event, there will be moments of belief and conviction that hit you like a ton of bricks. And you want to pull that list out. And because that's the name of the game. We're going to leave that event with, and you're going to have a list of names. And in those moments of belief, in those moments of conviction, in those moments of certainty for you, you're going to look at this list and say, I cannot wait to reach out to every single person on this list. So I'm rewriting my list. I'm writing on every single person who's told me no to WGM. I'm writing down every single person that I wasn't able to get a hold of. Maybe I invited them to watch the videos. They never did. I am rewriting my list. And the chances are that you have not yet truly penetrated your entire network. If you went through your phone and made your, chances are you've probably reached out to 20 or 30 people, and there's probably hundreds in your network right now that you haven't reached out to. And 99% of the time, the reason we don't reach to everyone in our list is the belief isn't there. Well, this weekend, your belief is going to ignite. And when your belief ignites, you want to be able to look at that list and say, I'm going on the biggest 90-day run of my life. And my challenge to you is this: when we leave that event, my challenge to you is that in the 24, 48, and 72 hours following that event, that there's not a single person in your network that you haven't reached and connected to. That your belief, you'll be prepared. Your belief will be so infused and charged that when you come out of that event, you're making those phone calls and you're taking massive action in your business. Here's another challenge I have for everyone in the organization. Set a goal to go team developer all over again in the first 7 days after the event. So in your first 7 days after the event, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go team developer all over again. I'm going to go out with, and I'm going to enroll new people. I'm going to help them become team builders. And I'm going to go out and become team developer all over again. We're going to be putting a lot of emphasis in the next 90 days on creating team developers. And you're going to see some great things coming out from the PMs on systems and really how to go team developer fast. And we're going to really be driving the team developer rank and driving it fast. So the challenge to all of you coming out of this event, and myself included, is let's set the pace. Let's all go team developer again in 7 days after the event. And by doing that, what's going to happen is you're going to reignite your energy, your income, your checks, your momentum. And what's going to happen is you are going to regain the belief and the certainty and be able to really lead your team forward. It's impossible to lead anyone where we ourselves have not gone. The number one leadership principle in all of the world is that people do what people see. So that's my challenge to myself. It's my challenge to my organization. It's my challenge to all of you is I'm coming to Vegas to become brand new all over again. I'm coming to Vegas like I'm a brand new distributor starting my business that weekend as if there's no income coming in, and I'm launching this thing off the ground. And my mission is to come out of Vegas. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing, coming out of Vegas and go on a 90-day run as if it's brand new, starting from scratch all over. The most important thing we can ever do for our organization is set the example. It's it. The moment we start telling or coaching other people to do what we ourselves are not actively doing, we lose the power, we lose the influence, we lose the energy. When we as leaders lead from the front, when you're introducing new people into your team's Facebook groups, not only does it create the example, not only does it create the certainty, but there's an energy that takes place when you and I are doing the thing. I love what Ralph Waldo Emerson says: do the thing and you have the power. Do not the thing and you have not the power. Well, my goal is to go to Vegas, to get charged up, and to leave Vegas and have more power than I've ever had. How? Not just by attending Vegas, but by the thing that we do following that event. Do the thing and you have the power. Do the thing and you have the power. We have, and I want to just commend everybody who's tuning in today, because we have had an amazing year of growth, of learning, of overcoming challenges together as a team, as a family. And I want to really commend each one of you who made the decision to be one of the ones who never let go of the vision. Because here's the thing: everything we bought into, everything you believed, everything you hoped when you saw World Global Network, the future of this product and technology, the size of the market that we're going to grab, becoming a multi-billion-dollar year company, all of it, it's real. It's the most real, absolute. I'm telling you guys, when I tell you there has never been in the history of this industry a moment like what we have right now, ever. We know what's coming. We know where the company is taking this right now and into the future. And I'm telling you with everything in me, this is it. This is it. And there's a lot of folks that, for whatever reason, it wasn't their moment the last few months. Not everybody was graced to lead through what we've gone through. But you were. You're one of the ones that were chosen, that chose to be a part of that leadership foundation. Now we have an opportunity to come out of this event, and we're hitting on all cylinders, guys. Shipping and customer service and credit card processing. Oh my God, the announcements at Las Vegas, get ready. And we're going to come out, and I promise you this: if you'll go on a 90-day run, if you'll set a goal to go team developer all over again, your first 7 days after convention. That's it. If you simply set a goal, I'm going team developer all over again. Watch what happens in your organization. You do that in 7 days with the announcements that are coming. I promise you, with everything inside of me, you're going to see multiple rank advancements take place. And the momentum between now and the end of the year will be bigger than anything you've ever seen before. And when January hits and what we have lined up for you in January, done. Some people will choose to not go all in the next 90 days, and they're going to miss what I believe is the most important moment. This is the moment where you and I get to multiply what we're worth. In any moment in business, you can go on a 90-day run and create momentum. But there are certain moments where everything is aligned, where that 90-day run is leading to some things, where that 90-day run has the potential to multiply results. And I believe with everything inside of me, that the next 90 days is the most important 90-day run that we have ever gone on as a team. And I believe with 100% certainty that if you'll go all in after what you hear at convention this next week with your list, going team developer all over again, that you're going to set yourself up. 2018 will be the year that you rewrite history for your life. But it starts now. The 90-day run is everything for you and I. If we go all in together, it's game over. If you make the decision, I'm going all in. There's something you want out of this business. Something inside of you that you absolutely are here for. And only you know what that is. And it's not an extra, little bit of extra money. And it's not just to have a cool wearable technology device. You're here because there is something inside of you, a dream, a goal that you have not yet reached in your life, a level of freedom, a next level for you. What we have on our hands right now for every single person in the world that chooses to lock arms with us is an opportunity for their next level. Mike Sims is here right now because he's going to his next level. This is a 7-figure-a-year income earner who understood his next level is here in this opportunity. Think about that. Let that set in. That someone who's made $1 million a year consistently every single year said, my next level is here. Nat and Shanita Pranaputra, their next level was here. Romasio asked Nat in Italy, Nat, what's your goal for 2018? What's your personal income goal for 2018? And without even hesitating, Nat said $36 million in income. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we are about to raise the bar to another level, and it means that you can ride and participate in that energy of raising the bar in your own life. 36 minutes. I've never, in all my years in this industry, sat down with a leader who looked me in the eyes and said, my next year's goal is $36 million in the compensation plan. That's how big where we're going is. And I want to challenge you as you go into Vegas, get real with yourself and say, what do I really want out of this business? What do I really want? Why do I really want it? And get so emotional about it that for the next 90 days, nothing else matters except that goal, except that why. People ask, and I'll close with this. People ask all the time, one of the biggest questions I get is, how did you have 600 people on your launch webinar? How did you make $46,000 your first month in this company? Because I was driving Uber. I was out of network marketing. I was in debt. I needed $11,000 a month before I could even feed myself. I was struggling. And I was driving Uber to get my kids back to school. And we launched with WGN and I went all in. Why? Why? Here's why. Here's the dynamics. Because I told myself, I told life, I was in such a place in my life, I wanted to go to that next level so deeply. I wanted to take 6 figures. I wanted 6 figures a month so deeply. I wanted to be out of debt so deeply. I wanted to make up to my kids some of the things they had to go through so deeply that I said, when life brings me the opportunity, I'm going to respect it by giving it everything I have. So I want to invite you to show up to Vegas this week thinking big. Don't think too small. Don't think small. But put yourself in a mental state that says, maybe this could very well be the turning point. Maybe this could be the moment where I stop setting small goals that aren't really what I want. What I want is this. This is what I really want. And I want to give you permission to believe and to think that big again. I want to give you permission to say, you can have it all. You deserve to have it all. Whatever that dream is, however big it is, however, if it challenges every fear and comfort zone to even think about what you really want to be, where do you really want to be in your life? And I'm telling you, this is it. This is your moment. If you go all in the next 90 days, I believe with everything in me, there's not a single dream, goal, desire that you and I have that we cannot manifest on the other side of this 90 days. The seeds we sow the next 90 days going into 2018 will set you up for all of those dreams to come true. So I'm going to invite you this weekend to bring big dreams, big goals. Don't be in World Global Network to just do what you've already done in your life. Don't set a goal that simply equals where you've already been. Set a goal that takes you to the next level. Show up with some big dreams and say, this is the moment where I do more and bigger and more than I've ever done in my life. Show up with a list of names. Just put them on there. I dare you to bring your list of names to Vegas during the training. Keep it in your journal and experience the energy that you start to feel during that event with some of those names that are on your list that you know could be president millionaires over here. Bring it. Bring your goals. Bring your dreams. And let's come to Vegas together and truly, truly, truly take this thing to an entirely new level. So, guys, I love you. I can't wait to see everybody in Vegas. And Chad and Atita, thank you for inviting me to be a part of the webinar today.